79-72.
Bring this man back to international prominence. Emmanuel's biggest concern, not that he's been away so long or that he might not be sharp, but that he not get too ahead of himself in the ring. He wants him controlled.
Jim Ingram, ring announcer, set for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the main event of the evening. 10 rounds of professional boxing in the cruiserweight division. Introducing to my left, in the blue corner, wearing blue trunks with white trim. His reach, 76 inches, standing 6 feet 1 at 189 3/4 pounds. His professional record, 24 victories, 12 defeats, and 1 draw. From Omaha, Nebraska, here is Lupe Macho Guerra. His worthy opponent in the red corner, wearing gold trunks with multicolored trim. His professional record, 12 victories, 4 losses, and 2 draws, standing 6 feet 1 at 196 pounds. His reach, 78 inches. From Detroit, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen, here is the heavier half of the Spinks Jinx, the former heavyweight champion of the world, Leon Spinks. 10 rounds of boxing in the cruiserweight division. Our referee, Mr. Tom Briscoe.
Leon Spinks making his comeback to the ring as a Kronk fighter. We might mention that the ring, as we told you earlier tonight, is smaller. It is a 20-foot ring as opposed to the usual 24-foot ring that is here at Cobo Arena. That would seem to favor Spinks because Guerra says he is a dancer. He likes to move around. He won't have as much room to move away from Spinks.
Leon not that active. And with the shorter ring, he'll be able to cut the corners and more effectively against this man and get him where he wants him. Now we'll see if he comes out under control. Emmanuel Stewart wants to knock out with an overhand right hand after some controlled rounds and not wild.
We're scheduled for 10. Tommy Briscoe is the third man in the ring, the referee for this bout. Spinks tries the overhand right. Guerra catches it on the left arm.
Guerra's a fellow who had the early part of his career was just sensational, and then it just exploded on him. He was also involved in a very difficult divorce situation, and that turned his attention as much as anything else, and he never really got back at it. He resides in Omaha, Nebraska now.
Guerra now switches to southpaw for a moment. Back to the conventional style. 1 minute gone in round 1. You know, it surprises me. Spinks' left jab looks pretty quick. Not normally known for his left jab, but Leon looks fairly quick with his hands. Right lead just barely misses from Spinks. Guerra gone back to the southpaw style again. To be perfectly honest with you, it doesn't look like Guerra's in very good shape. Halfway through round 1.
A little loose through the upper body, no doubt about that. Oh,
Leon just blasted Guerra with 3 left hooks when they were in a clinch. Guerra went down.
And while Leon's in the corner, Emmanuel Stewart up and signaling the overhand right. He wanted that to come.
He tries the overhand right, and Guerra again catches it on the left arm. 1 minute left to go in round 1. Another left hook, caught Guerra good. Down he goes to a knee. Tommy Briscoe doesn't stop it. He lets him go. Doesn't count it a knockdown. There's a 3 knockdown rule in the state of Michigan. The fighter is knocked down 3 times in a round, the fight's over. Overhand right misses from Spinks once again, as Guerra's negating that strategy pretty well.
Leon's left is very effective, though, even when they were in close quarters a moment ago, just before Guerra went down on the knee. A chopping uppercut left stung him.
Guerra trying to get a left hand in. He barely grazed the side of Spinks' face. Less than 15 seconds left to go in round 1. Guerra went down once from of a couple of really soft left hooks out of a clinch. That's the bell ending round 1. Leon Spinks returned to the ring with the Kronk team. It's gone through 1 round, and I would say a fairly impressive round, although I'm not sure that the opponent is what you'd call a world-class fighter.
No, I think we can assume that right off the bat. He got credit for a knockdown. He actually held Guerra with his left arm and hit him a couple times with the right. Actually went the other way. He held him with his right. You see here.
It was actually Guerra that was holding on with the left hand and couldn't free himself up.
Couldn't get out of there as he threw. His left hand went over the shoulder, and I couldn't get out of there. Look at that, pow. And, oh, that's what got to be the most helpless feeling he's ever had. My goodness.
As Mae West might say, I don't think goodness had anything to do with it. Here we are for round 2. Leon Spinks on the left, on the right, Lupe Guerra. Spinks spikes out, hits him with a left hand off the ropes. That left hand scores. Guerra has switched to southpaw, now back conventional. Every time he does that, he lunges in and just tries to hold on to Leon.
Well, he's felt the sting of some relatively minor punches, really. Leon can hit you awfully hard. He hasn't really landed the big blow. But Guerra's got a lot of respect for those short chopping things he's been receiving.
Well, you get the feeling that Guerra really is just trying to hold on here. I mean, it's almost like he wants to last a little while longer. Because whenever Spinks gets really on the offensive or moves in, there you see Guerra. He moves in and holds on. Just wants to last a little while, I think. At least that's the feeling I get, don't you, Chris?
Out of the clinch, Leon leaves one with him. Guerra has a tendency to play over that shoulder. He gets out over Leon's shoulder and meets that left hand coming all the time.
Halfway through round 2, Guerra back to the southpaw style, now switches back and moves in to hold on. Again, gone to southpaw style. There were 2 punches thrown by Guerra, probably the only 2 punches he's thrown in the fight that were some semblance of a combination. Leon working against the ropes now, and Guerra holding on again. 1 minute left to go in round 2. And down goes Guerra. It was a push as the back foot of Lupe Guerra slipped.
Briscoe, the official, didn't come in and clean the gloves after that. It was a shot just above the belt line that put him down momentarily. I think it took the breath away, and Leon's gone back to the body in that clinch.
And there was no knockdown counted for, although Guerra was breathing very heavily through his mouth. It looked like a push, and Tommy Briscoe was standing behind him. Really, I don't think ever saw the punch land.
That's a possibility. I don't know that Guerra didn't get his gloves down, and there's no rosin on this new canvas anyway, so I don't think there's any abrasive on those gloves at the moment. But it's when, usually they at least brush them off.
And we're nearing the end of round 2. That is the end of round 2, and we really are surprised in a sense. Lupe Guerra just holding on, really, Chris.
He is. Hard to judge whether he's sharp. I think he's not particularly sharp, and that's to be expected. The last time he went was March 6th of 1983. That's just under 2 years ago. We'll take a look at that flurry in the corner that put Lupe down for a moment. They're pushing there, and you'll see this right hand come below the belt line, really.
Well, Tommy Briscoe was in position to see it, certainly, because he was in the way of the camera, but he didn't call it a knockdown.
A little frustrated look right there on Lupe Guerra's face as he talks it over with his seconds. Ron Stander over there.
This is round 3, a scheduled 10-round cruiserweight battle. Spinks trying to fight inside in the clinches and work the body. Couple good shots there, left and right, and Guerra comes back with a left-right of his own up top. Those I don't think were very damaging shots. Leon goes down low again with a left and a right, back with the left. Now back on top with the right hand, fighting off the ropes. Guerra tries to throw a couple shots up top.
Well, he's opening up a little bit in this round at least and getting some offense into his plan.
Good left jab, stiff jab from Spinks. Better than 4,200 people here tonight to see Leon Spinks battle Lupe Guerra in a cruiserweight battle in the main event. And hopefully many more out there watching along the Pass Network.
Guerra went southpaw again and really didn't seem to bother Leon at all and didn't really help Guerra. He's staying southpaw a little longer.
Now he backs up again and does the conventional style. Tries to throw a left hook that really was the left headlock.
I don't think he's going to cross Leon out by doing that. Some guys you can confuse, but I don't think Leon's one of those victims.
Halfway through round 3, Spinks looking over to the corner with Emmanuel Stewart. Looking, I think, for some kind of idea how he can handle this guy. And he might have just gotten the idea. Fight down low, coming out of those clinches, then throw a couple shots up on top.
He's landed a lot of body shots even with his backs up into the ropes. Kind of a leaning bout right now.
Guerra back to the southpaw style. Now he back conventional. Leon leads with the right hand, just misses. Spinks going to the body one more time. Tommy Briscoe moves in and separates the two. Guerra walked into a left jab, but didn't seem to do much damage.
Turned his head a minute, though. There's a
good shot to the body, and that hurt Guerra.
He's pretty soft through the middle.
Left hook over the top. Guerra holds on. And you can see him hold that left. He does not want Leon to get that left through to the body anymore.
Well, he's got his
there it is. The left to the body, and down goes Guerra. And there is another classic example of what a body shot can do. Count is at 5. Guerra is up. He'll probably make it the end of this round. We have 5 seconds left. Guerra just holding on, and there's the bell to end round 3. Second time in the fight, Lupe Guerra has been down. It was from a left uppercut to the midsection from Leon Spinks, and it hurt.
It did indeed. It was a liver shot, and it really flattened him right off. He got back up and made the count, but he's over there shaking his head right now. We'll take a look at it as we lead up to it. Leon Spinks, he's worked well in there, and there it is, just that short uppercut right inside the rib cage. That just paralyzes you for a few seconds anyway. Right underneath the elbow. Guerra has his elbows in. He's trying to protect his midsection, but he's not protecting it enough.
Well, Guerra, I don't think, protected his midsection in training. That's where you protect your midsection. That's where you... Oh, we got a good laugh in Leon Spinks' corner. I don't know what it was about, but where Guerra should have protected the midsection was in training, getting his midsection toughened up. And he certainly hasn't done that. Spinks and Guerra in round 4 now. Guerra's been down twice. Preceded by a left to the body. The count's at 5. And that's it. Lupe Guerra wants no more. Lupe Guerra wants no more as he goes down and he followed up the left uppercut to the body with a left hook that really finished Lupe Guerra off. So Leon Spinks' comeback with the Kronk stable seems to have been a successful one here in the opening fight of his comeback. Lupe Macho Guerra did not look too macho this evening. As we take a look, there's the left to the body. He starts down a right and then a left hook to the head, and down goes Guerra. Tommy Briscoe counted him out. He got up at the count of 8. There's the left to the body. Once again, this is the shot that knocked him down in round 3. Here's another one. Left, right coming back up. There's a right, the left hook, and Guerra's down. Briscoe counted him. He got up at 9, but then he decided he didn't want any more, went to his corner, and Leon Spinks is declared the winner. His record to 13-4-2 with the victory. Again, not over a world-class opponent, and yet they're very happy in Spinks' corner. They're smiling. They're pleased because, let's face it, Leon Spinks needed a fight like this if he's to continue his boxing career. Let's go to Jim Ingram for the official announcement.
Now you missed your chance to win that giveaway, our free trip to Las Vegas, Nevada. We'll be holding that drawing.
Jim Ingram apparently not ready yet for the official announcement. He's got some giveaway programs here tonight for the 4,200 in attendance. Jim Ingram is ready now for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 43 seconds of the 4th round. The winner by a knockout, Leon Spinks. Spinks, your knockout winner.
Together, they'll make it.
Mrs. Lindsay, you're an inspiration for everyone. Thank you for being with us.